You ever watch a movie that is Halloween? Not just the title, but the feeling of the night itself. The creeping dread, the autumn chill, the shape in the shadows. Yeah, we're starting off this Halloween season with the big one.
Halloween, the night he came home.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and the very first episode of Blood and Popcorn, my Halloween season series where I revisit and review some older horror films leading up to October 31st. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I figured what better way to kick things off than with the one that started it all. Halloween, the legendary 1978 slasher film from director John Carpenter, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Pleasance, and Nick Castle. Slashers are my absolute favorite horror subgenre, and while Halloween wasn't the first slasher by any means, and definitely not the bloodiest by today's standards, it's the movie that popularized the genre and launched a wave of imitators through the 1980s. This is a cornerstone of horror history, and over the course of this month, I'll also be covering the David Gordon Green sequel trilogy, so be sure to keep an eye out for those videos too. Before we dive in, if you're enjoying the start of Blood and Popcorn, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the horror reviews coming this month. And if you'd like to support the channel directly, you can join my Patreon for just $1 a month. It really helps me keep making videos like this, and it means a lot. In case it's been a while since you've seen it, or if somehow you've never watched it, Halloween follows Laurie Strode, a high school student in the quiet town of Haddonfield, Illinois. On Halloween night, she becomes the target of escaped killer Michael Myers, who murdered his sister 15 years earlier and has now returned home. As Dr. Samuel Loomis hunts Michael through the streets, Laurie and her friends find themselves stalked by an unstoppable evil. Let's start where we have to. The shape himself, Michael Myers. The way this movie portrays Michael is absolutely brilliant. Carpenter and Nick Castle created one of the most terrifying screen presences ever. A killer with no real motive, no emotion, just pure evil. That lack of explanation makes him so much scarier. He's not driven by revenge, lust, or rage, he's just evil for evil's sake. The way Michael stalks his victims, slowly appearing and disappearing in the background, lurking in doorways or across the street, gives the film this voyeuristic unease that's genuinely chilling. And what's wild is that the movie doesn't even have a single kill until over an hour in, something a modern slasher can never get away with. But because of how much tension Carpenter builds, you're on edge that entire first hour. And then there's the mask, one of the most iconic designs in horror history. That pale, expressionless face is the perfect symbol of what Michael is. A blank slate, an empty vessel of evil. It's such a simple idea, but it's genius. And Nick Castle's physical performance as Michael, slow, deliberate, almost robotic, makes him feel like a force of nature more than a man. And then next we've got Dr. Samuel Loomis, played by the great Donald Pleasance. Loomis is one of the most legendary horror characters ever, and Pleasance's performance sells every second of it. You believe this man has stared into the abyss and seen something no one else can comprehend. The way he talks about Michael, I met this 6-year-old child with this pale, blank, emotionless face. It's chilling. His monologues about evil have become iconic for a reason. He's a man who spent 15 years trying to reach Michael, failed completely, and now his only mission is to stop him. Every time Loomis is on screen, the film gains this extra layer of dread because you feel how seriously he takes the evil he's chasing. And then of course there's Laurie Strode, played by Jamie Lee Curtis in her breakout role. Laurie is the blueprint for the final girl. She's smart, kind, resourceful, and just instantly likable. She isn't overly sexualized or reckless, she's a normal, grounded person, which makes her survival feel that much more rewarding. She may not have the depth she'd later gain in the sequels, but this is where the archetype started, and Curtis nails it. Now, I can't talk about Halloween with talking about John Carpenter's score. It's one of the most iconic horror soundtracks of all time. Even people who don't watch horror can recognize that eerie piano theme within seconds. The combination of piano and synth creates this perfect feeling of dread and inevitability. It's like the sound of being hunted. It gives the movie so much personality and atmosphere, and it's a huge reason why it holds up so well to this day. Every note of that score perfectly complements the visuals, the wide shots of empty streets, the stillness of Haddonfield, the shadows just waiting to swallow someone whole. Carpenter understood that fear isn't just about what you see, it's about what you feel. There's honestly not much I can say about Halloween that hasn't already been said over the past 45 years. It's one of the most influential horror films ever made, a masterclass in tension and atmosphere, and the movie that made slashers what they are today. Even without buckets of blood or over-the-top kills, it's still scarier than most modern horror because of how well it builds suspense and plays with what you don't see. It's efficient, it's eerie, and it's timeless. I'm giving Halloween 5 out of 5. It's not just a great horror movie, it's a perfect one. So that's it for the first Blood and Popcorn. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the rest of the Halloween reviews coming this month. And again, if you'd like to help support the channel, you can join my Patreon for just $1 a month. It really helps me out and means the world to me. Let me know in the comments what your favorite moment from Halloween is, and if you've never seen it, I seriously can't think of a better way to kick off your spooky season. Next up, I'll be diving into the modern Halloween trilogy directed by David Gordon Green, so stick around for that. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.